Right, with Mark White after his Dorking Wanderers 1, Mason United 0. First of all, I've got to say, me personally, I think it was a great advert for non-league, National League South football. I don't know how you felt about the game.
Yeah, I thought it was typical of what the game was going to be. Do you know what I mean? Like, 2,800. Like, really appreciate the support for all the Maidstone fans that travelled. I thought it was typical of a game of this nature, where it's at times a little bit rushed.
Yep.
At times the quality dipped. But I thought, it's all about this time of the year. It's all about winning. And we've done that, we found a way to win, so I'm delighted. I thought we created some great chances during that game.
Yep.
We have one off the line in the first quarter of an hour, and we created more clear-cut chances, but Maidstone were real good value, for their performance, but for me it was largely dead balls, and I thought we defended brilliantly. I thought our back three and the keeper were fantastic. Ed then went on in a back four, which I thought changed the game a little bit, that was fantastic as well. So I thought they defended really well and kept them quiet up top. You know what I mean? So I wouldn't imagine it wasn't vintage Wanderers.
No.
And we've got a lot of work to do, because we've got a lot of boys that aren't playing, and we'll have to have a look at them. Do you know what I mean? To get them involved, but. Ultimately, the shine for me is taken off it with Briggs.
We're still going to talk. Go on then, carry on.
I was just saying, obviously, it's a bad one. Do you know what I mean? Like an ACL, it's something significant. So that's a huge loss.
So sad.
Yeah, huge loss.
He does get injured. He got injured. And
listen, it's just
done his cheekbone 1 year. Broke his leg.
But these ACLs now, it's just innocuous on this surface. I don't know whether he got his feet stuck under him. I need to watch it back, but
100%.
The bottom line is, it doesn't matter how he's done it. He's done it, and it weren't ideal. Our season, I feel like it's the year of the underdog for us. Do you know what I mean? Like, we've had a terrible first half of the year with injuries. Then Jason does his collarbone just when we get everybody back, and he's out for pretty much the season. Then Briggs, to be honest with you, without Jason, our secret weapon was Briggs, and playing in a slightly different way. So that's a huge loss today. So I'm glad we won the game. I'm really glad we won the game, because you know what I mean? Like, I wouldn't have liked to got beat or draw today and come out of it with no Briggs.
Yeah.
So, but I'm delighted over it, and delighted with the crowd, all the Dorking people coming out. Just phenomenal.
You know what I mean? Listen.
Phenomenal.
You were there from the start. Would you, looking round now, mate, 2,800 people come and watch Dorking Wanderers? Would you ever dreamt that? I know you wanted it, but would you have ever dreamt it, mate?
No, you can't. You couldn't have dreamt it really. But it's the club's there for the community, and the community are using the club. And that's what it's about. It's their club, that's the plan. You know what I mean? So, I'm so thankful for all the supporters, and hopefully next week at Dartford they follow us to Dartford. It's only a little quick run around the M25. Don't take long, and we'll go again. Do you know what I mean? So, but just phenomenal, mate, to see it this full up. The committee this week, the volunteers. We went out of our way to try and make sure we could do our best to host Maidstone, and pay respect to getting as many of them in here as we could. And it worked all right. We've got to improve the flat standing, we know that. Do you know what I mean? But listen, I thought we deserved the win. Marginal.
Yeah, I think the win marginal, yeah. That's a good way of saying.
We didn't have enough ball in the game as much as we would be used to. We didn't have an overload, we didn't use it well. We created an overload when we went to a back four. That's why I done it, because I knew we'd have an extra player at the back, we could play out better. Yeah. But I thought decision making weren't great doing that. So yeah, I'm the bottom line, if we're going to wake up, we've won. That's all that matters.
Definitely. And you've got to say, both 42 or 22 players, they worked there, put a shift in. They were out on their feet. Rutherford was out on his feet, poor fella. Yeah. He didn't stop running.
Yeah. We've got to address that. Alfie's isolated.
Yes.
He's very isolated, because Macca, obviously, he plays in a sort of shallow 10, and that's why when we play Macca in midfield in a free, he's more effective probably. So we've just got to look at it, mate. It's a good position to be in. At the end of the day, we've got quite a few players. We've lost some key ones, but we've got boys we can bring in. So we've got to have a good week training, and so took a bit of pressure off ourselves down at Dartford. can't win every game. Do you know what I mean? You can't win every game.
Exactly.
So, and it's also on the other hand a good one to win.
Of course it is.
You know what I'm saying?
But
So,
like you say, you go to Dartford. I'm not saying you go there to draw or lose, but you go there and you just there's not much pressure. Is there pressure on you? I don't think there is pressure to go to Dartford.
No,
100%. It's more pressure on them.
I thought today we had to win. And we did. Do you know what I mean?
100%.
So I'm over the moon with that. Over the moon.
So next week Dartford, you've got a week training. There's going to be another probably 2,000 there on Saturday. Mostly Dartford supporters bearing down on us all, but listen, mate, it's great, isn't it? This is where we want to be, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly, mate. That's it. That's what we've worked hard for. We've worked hard to be in this position.
Yeah.
So, but it's a long way. What's it? 12 games.
12 games
Yeah,
now
long way ago.
after Dartford.
Long way ago.
Now Dartford. Yeah.
We've got to try and find a different system potentially, different players. I feel like we need to freshen things up a little bit. So, but I'll say one thing. It's really weird. First half, like in between, before and after the Briggs injury, we had a great spell.
Yeah.
Great spell for about sort of 20 minutes, 25 minutes either side of the Briggs injury.
Yes.
It was really dangerous, and then we just got drawn into clumping it a bit too long when we couldn't find the overload, and Maidstone mopped that up. Do you know what I mean?
And you've got to give them credit, because if they're pressurised you, your head's been spinning round. But good players got to find that, haven't they, at the end of the day?
Yeah, they've just got to be calm under pressure. You know what I mean? So we could, the sort of school reporters could have done better today, but the fans got us over the line. Josh Taylor got us over the line with a brilliant goal.
First goal of the season for him.
Yeah, defensively we're phenomenal, and the fans got us over the line as well. So over the moon.
Well done, mate. Well, I'm
Cheers,
going to go enjoy my curry at Tandoori Nights.
Lovely.
I'm coming down, don't forget. So well done, mate. See you next week.
Get it out there, get a free one.